Hello, my name is Veronica Carter, or I'm affectionately known by the students as Coach Carter. I'm one of the elementary district math coaches here in the county, and I'm very excited to be here with you today. I would like to highlight one of the choice board options, rocking recipes. The learning target is I can double whole numbers and fractions. The HLP connections are creative thinker, communicator, critical thinker, and collaborator. Find a recipe in your home or online with your family. If you can't find a recipe, use this one, cookie recipe. If you double the recipe, what amount of each ingredient do you need? Were some fractional amounts easier to double than others? Explain your strategy for doubling. Which ingredient do you need the most amount of? Which ingredient do you need the least amount of? How do you know? Now, let me share with you my sugar cookie recipe. The sugar cookie recipe requires 2 3/4 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 cup of butter, 1 1/2 cup of white sugar, 1 egg, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now, let's double that recipe. 2 3/4 plus 2 3/4 equals 2 wholes plus 2 wholes, 4, and 3/4 plus 3/4 equals 6/4. Now, we both know that 6/4 is an improper fraction. And an improper fraction means we have at least a whole in there. So if we take out the 4/4, which makes that whole, we would be left with 2/4. So the whole added would be 5 2/4. But we also know that 2/4 equals 1/2. So 5 1/2. Now, this is the easiest part. 1 plus 1 equals 2. 1/2 plus 1/2 equals 2/2, which is a whole. 1 plus 1 is 2. 1 1/2 plus 1 1/2 equals 2 2/2. Again, 2/2 is another whole, so that becomes 3. 1 plus 1 is 2. 1 plus 1 is 2. Now I have the amounts that I need to double my recipe. So that means I get to double the amount of cookies. That's going to be great for me. I hope you enjoy doubling your recipe. Take care.